Hey everyone, this is Jeff from Proplanner, and this is a quick demonstration on how to use our Power BI connector to gather and visualize IoT and torque tool data. We've had a few videos now showing our integration with IoT devices, PLCs, torque tools, and other shop floor devices. And not only are we controlling those devices, but we're also collecting a lot of data from them as well. So a good way to access and visualize that data quickly and easily is through our Power BI connector. So I've got my Power BI desktop application up here, and I'm going to select Get Data and More Sources from the Get Data menu. Search for the Proplanner connector, and go ahead and connect to that. It'll ask me for some links, but I'm just going to enter some placeholder ones for the demo. These will be used to identify the environment to apply the connector to. And now it'll ask me to sign in to my Proplanner account. I'll choose an environment and then log in to my Proplanner account. And once I'm signed in, I can go ahead and connect, and it'll go ahead and gather all of the data available to me. So some of that data is assembly line data. Each assembly line will get its own folder, which will contain sign-off data, issue data, and build list data. But since I'm only concerned with the IoT data, that'll be in the custom tables and in this workstep IoT table. Now it'll ask me for months to pull from the current date. This gives a little bit of control over the volume of data to pull in case there's a lot of data produced in a short amount of time, just to keep everything efficient. So I'm only going to pull 4 months of data for this. Hit apply and take a look at my preview just to make sure it all looks good. And it looks good to me. So I'm going to select that table and click transform data. And this is a good step to filter out any unwanted data that you don't plan on using at all in visualizations. So I know for sure I do not want to use anything that's not torque related. So I'm going to sort out anything that is not torque or angle. And I'm going to make sure all of my data types match up here so that my visualization data types match what I want them to be. Other than that, everything looks good. So I'm going to close and apply. And now it'll load all of that data into Power BI and apply those changes that I just made. And once it's complete, it'll give me the table here on the right with all of the fields within the table. So now I can start using these to build my charts. So I'm going to put together a quick torque run chart here. So I'll add my values and I'll add my target values because I want to plot my actual against my target. And I'll plot it with ID as the x-axis. And this shows all of my data. So this still includes torque and angle. So I'm going to apply a filter to this visual and just sort out angles. So now I've got just torque showing in the chart. And now if I want to be able to sort it down even more, I can add some slicers. So say I want to sort it just by resource. I can go ahead and do that. Show test details, and that'll give me another way to sort. Or if I want to also sort by date, I can add another slicer and put in my tested date, and this will allow me to sort it down even farther. So really quickly, there's a whole lot you can do with Power BI visuals. And as you can see, there's a lot of different fields that I can choose from, and can also pull in a lot of that assembly line data as well. So all of that can be plotted against each other. So these are some simple visuals. Here's a more cleaned up version. So all of these are fully interactive, and you can go ahead and play around with them. Lots of different filtering options and data creation options. If you want to make your own metrics in here, that's also possible. And then eventually you can publish to the web and share amongst other Power BI users. So this was a quick demonstration on our Power BI connector and how to use it to gather and visualize Torque tool and IoT data. Thank you.